Hi there everybody, Not Sportbat here, and welcome to Plankerton. And today we're just gonna maybe make this like a work in progress video, I guess. It's in testing, it's working pretty decent, but I just haven't finalized it yet. And I thought I'd at least show you guys what's going on here. So we're here in Plankerton today, and we will be looking at the southwest amp here, D, down in the very bottom left corner, and we're going to go over both sides, and we'll just quickly go over it, and I'll have a little chat about it, and that's about it really. So our amplifier will be here, and home base is down there somewhere. It's actually right behind that tree. And then we will have south, and we will have west. Now I kind of went a little heavy on like block off and stuff, and well, you just know my builds. So anyways, I'll just quickly go over it. I won't really explain it all, but all I did was blocked it off on this double wide ramp here all the way through. And it seems to be working fairly well so far. I do have an extra wall there, and I don't know if I have edited floors underneath. Not that one, no. Okay. How about this one? Nope. Okay, it looks like I don't have any edited floors. Nope. And it'll be just walls, floors, cones all the way up, and so on. I didn't put a cone here, figured I didn't need one. Even this wall here, you might not even need this tile as well. And I'm out of metal, so that's why this wall's not upgraded yet. Nothing will really go that way. That's more for flingers for B. This one here. You might have the odd husk that goes in here, I guess. I'll run through it later. So I just got wall dynamos all the way across the front. Had sound walls, but I changed it, put dynamos. Haven't tested it yet with the dynamos. I think I ran it once or twice, and they don't really even go for the block off, so it's not too bad. They basically keep themselves out here, and then they'll go this way. And I just took them up this natural ramp here. I just blocked all of this so they wouldn't go that way. Might even be too much, but who knows. Like I said, I haven't finalized it yet. So, and then I do have a spawn trap, but I am thinking about getting rid of it. This electric fields aren't very good for propane husks, because it just removes a little bit of damage at a time, not lots. So then they get down to that 33%, and then they start just blowing up in your tunnels here and getting mad and all that stuff. So I might be changing this side yet. It seems to work, so we'll see. And I kind of threw a tire here, I thought. One tire trap. This is probably the only one in the whole home base. So I put it there anyway. I was thinking about putting it maybe here. I might do that yet. Maybe move those tiles, I don't know, because they maybe... I don't think they're going to hit that, but they might. And then of course just a whole bunch of wall dynamos, wall darts, and then zappers. Basically got rid of anything light up front. Basically just keep it to sound walls out the front of the tunnel. And then the moment they get up into here, that's just lots of damage. And you can't put a tile here. If you were to put a tile here, they'll start going nuts. They'll start beating on it, or the lobbers will try to start throwing at it. Yeah, it just doesn't work. You can't put a tile there. So I start one tile in, and I just put a timeout room. Thought I'd put it right away, see what happens. And then floor freeze trap, some dynamos. And it's all zappers in the ceilings. And 3 tar pits at the end. And the amplifier is right here. And behind here. So that would be west. And then I have wall darts there and wall darts there. You could put an electric field there, but I decided not to. And a windowed wall here for the wall darts. And then just a short wall here. And then a little bit of this for some pathing. And same as here, these little guys. Amp design, well, if a mini boss gets in here, he's going to start wrecking things, eh? Just so you know. Probably could change this a bit if you wanted to try and make it into a dancer, but still testing. And of course, here's from the top here. It's basically the center of the amp would be the block off, and then one tile over is where the tunnel starts. This is the corner of the amp here, so 2 out, 1 to the south, and then straight west again. And that'll be the entire west side. And we'll go through this one over here just because you may have assassins that go this way. So it's just this natural ramp going up here. It's kind of like my flinger tunnel and stuff I had in my other builds over here, except it's way bigger and a lot stronger. I was actually trying to path husks this way, but they weren't listening to me and I just left it. Otherwise I'd have just stuff at the back end here. I don't have a lot of crowd control in here. Too much, like freeze traps and tar pits and stuff. Just basically let them walk through. I figured I wouldn't get too much propane husks in here. So then that's why I didn't, I don't have zappers and stuff. I think I do at the back. Maybe not. And of course tornado is... Jeez, I don't even know. I think, no, I get it on D, I believe. I believe tornado's over here. And Space Rocks is on that one. Having 3 accounts is hard to remember all the war games. I've just been testing on this one for a little while, so. But on the back side here, I did put these walls. These are just to kind of keep them from pathing that way and trying to go up those ramps over there, because there's a whole bunch on that side. And I believe spawn is out here and over there. I think it's actually fairly wide. But on the backs of these walls, I haven't tested this either, but thought they were trying to come in here. I had this edited like this, and there was no wall here. And they were coming around to this side and then walking up here and jumping over. I didn't really like that, so I changed it. Put a wall dart, wall dynamo, and a sound wall. I'll pay attention and see if it is actually needed or not. And of course this is just all block off here, up to the top with walls. So it'd be walls all the way around. Cones, floors, walls, and then cones, floors, and walls again. And dynamos on the front here. There's our walls, or floors, sorry. Same as up here. Now I have noticed, not in Plankerton here, but in Twine, I had some edits like this. And I actually noticed that it's almost better to keep it like that, as opposed to flipped up. I don't know if it was just me, but I did notice that. So you can see those are flipped up, but over here there's same thing. This will be south. So I gotta start by the amplifier though, because this one's a little different to explain. So our amplifier is here, and here is south. So straight south, you will have a double wide ramp here. I do believe so. Otherwise, why'd there be block off? Yeah. So I have this ramp all blocked off all the way to the top, and then I think an extra layer all the way around, like so, across the bottom. Shouldn't be any edited floors anywhere, just your regular ones on the ramps, of course. And I do have one little thing of block off here as well on that corner. And a little bit of a lobber shield. I just added this. This I needed it. They were standing down there. I believe I had flingers and stuff standing. In my other account, my third one, I have had them standing over here before, but I have not noticed that in this one yet. Nobody's ever stood around in this area. So fortunately, maybe this tunnel blocks them, I don't know. Because my other account, I have a shield something like this, but I think it might be one tile further out. But it actually goes all the way around the corner and all the way over to there. So I'll have to keep an eye on that. I've put some anti-air turrets around just to be safe. Probably could put a couple more across here if you want. But anyways, here's our amplifier. And this is the edge. And I just pathed them straight this way. And it's a lot of a floating tunnel. This tile and this tile, the only two on land. So it's kind of risky, but it floats. And it goes all this way. Basically just a straight tunnel straight through. And it's just two tiles to the east from that double wide ramp. So the double wide ramp, two tiles, and then our tunnel. If you still have trees in there, there's a tree right here. Now I did have smashers, because smashers will get stunned by the sound walls, and they'll come up here, and then they were getting stunned and they were getting knocked down here. And I didn't have anything down here, so they were kind of freaking out. They were going over here and charging this way, and they were standing over here. I figured, well, might as well get rid of them somehow. So I threw all this out. And it's not upgraded because I ran out of metal. So it's just basically, I haven't even tested this yet. I haven't even ran it since I built this. Just put this in and see if it works, I guess. And then you gotta have, don't be scared to put this stuff underneath. Just give them a layer or two extra. I'm sure they shouldn't break through it, but you never know, they might. I mean, I've had propanes and stuff that were blowing up around here. That's why I don't have a spawn trap here. I completely deleted the spawn trap, all of it. Used to have about 6 or 8 electric fields up here, but it's gone now because it was damaging the propane husks to the point where they started wanting to blow things up, eh? So I thought I'd just leave them alone and just give them some sound walls and let them cruise on up here, and then they get dealt with in a tunnel. Like this gas trap, you could, it's probably okay here. You could change it to a zapper, but gas trap will do a little more than one husk damage, so it might be okay. Like I say, it's still in testing here, so, but I do have a dynamo there, wall dart dynamos. It's basically just a giant nuke tunnel. You could switch for broadsides, I think, possibly. I like dynamos a little more. I don't really use broadsides that often. And, well, I would say that's honestly it. For now, I'll keep testing here, and yeah, I just thought I'd let you guys know. This is what I've been kind of working on. I've been working on some stonewood as well. Basically all the amplifiers that I haven't covered yet. So I've just been a little bit kind of slow in doing them all. But this is the one that was the most tested in advance, so I thought I'd start with it. I know some of you were asking for some stonewood stuff, and yes, I will get there eventually. It's coming along, but it's still taking a little time. Like some of this I think we can remove. Like I think these two walls and these ones might have been for what I was trying before. I had tried actually quite a few radical builds here, and this one seemed to be almost one of the best. They really don't go for the block off along here or on the other side. It's quite nice that they all like the path this way. so you don't really have random husks trying to go around the sides, and if they do, there's a tunnel there for them, so that's always nice. And I guess I should be walking through here. And then like out here too, you could add like a wall dart, throw another wall dart here, or dynamo or something. Another one here. Well, actually you can't really put one there because then that classifies as a connection. Here it's corner to corner, so it shouldn't be classified as a connection. I'm hoping not, because you don't want to connect your amplifier to your tunnel. That's a big no-no. And like a lot of my traps are now either 106s or 130s. I've kind of leveled a lot of them up now. I'll show you perks on them quickly here. I just wanted to walk once more through each one for you, in case you guys missed something. That one there you gotta test, eh? Like if you're gonna try and build this, make sure you got good like building health stats and stuff, eh? And good tech and all that, because this was a pretty... it wasn't that great till I got the last building health, I believe, for the stat cap in here, if you know what I mean. This one here, building health, 210%. Once I got to there, everything got a lot easier in here, that's for sure. Going one building health down from max of what's allowed in Plankerton was, yeah, it's a little troublesome. And anyway, so these are my stats that would be in here. And of course, maxed out, 1295 on everything. 1415 trap damage. So anyways, so as for the traps I use will be these, and I basically only have one of each except for sound walls. So wall darts, physical, crit rating, crit damage, crit damage, durability, and then electric field, element energy, crit rating, crit damage, crit damage, and durability. A gas trap, which is crit rating, crit damage, crit rating, reload, and effect duration. You can change that if you want. It seems okay. I don't really use gas traps that much. Then ceiling zapper, double crits, double crit rating, double crit damage. Tractable floor spikes, which I think I might have one or two in here, which are damage, reload, durability, reload, and durability. And then wall dynamos are energy, crit rating, crit damage, reload, and healing. Healing's really nice. Anti-air, well, that's easy. Range reload, durability, heals. Make sure you don't put the extra building health and the heals in here. Kind of cancels each other. And then broadsides, crit rating, crit damage, reload, heals. Tire traps, all durability, 1 reload. And then flame trap, I just went crit rating, crit damage, and crit damage. And then healing, I probably could switch that into effect duration. That kind of was reperking all my traps too. I got them nice. Finally, floor freeze trap, 1 impact, 2 reload, 2 dura, and an effect duration. And then single reload, or actually no, double reload, all dura, 1 effect duration sound wall, and single reload, all dura effect duration. You probably could get rid of the effect duration, that would slow them down a little. They seem to dance just a little bit longer or faster or something with effect duration, or so I'm told. And tar pits, all dura with heals. I always do heals as the last on the tar pit for floating tunnels and stuff, so I don't need more schematics than one, but well, it's nice. And wall launcher, 1 impact, 2 reload, all dura. Floor launcher, 2 impact, 1 reload, all dura. Make sure these are different if you're going to do some of the stuff I do. I can't show you now, but it'll be eventually down the road here, because I got 2 more tunnels I gotta cover in this place as well. 3 actually. 2 more, I guess. And then some wall lights. There's 3 impact, 2 reload, heals, and your all dura 2 reload with heals. This one could have effect on it if you wanted. And then wall spikes, increase building health and heals. And healing wooden floor spikes, still working on them. And the Aldera blue ones, still working on those. And these are just other ones. But that will be my traps anyhow, that I am using in here. So the floor launcher thing I'm talking about is actually right there. So this one's 2 reload, 1 reload, so that they go off at different times. That's why, because I only have 1 schematic of each. And since I said I have 2 new tunnels, I'll show you the ones I have to deal with here, and I won't run you through them, but I'll just show you here. So we have C, which is straight south of the home base from the east, and they'll spawn down in here. And we will also have A, which is just up there from the south, which is a new spawn to me, because I decided not to pick this amplifier, and I picked that one in this account. And then my third account is different again. So these guys, they just spawn over here, all the way across, and I actually took them way over here up this ramp, and through a nice little cozy tunnel. I'm not going to explain it, I'll just run through. But I will walk. Seems to work decent. Kind of have issues here because this whole ramp here is all block off all the way through. But the assassin husks still decide they want to beat on here, and smashers want to go this way. So we may have to change our design. And this one over here, well, really I can't show you that this is my design because I kind of used somebody else's design here. But still, this is the floor launcher and fist puncher combo. And some of this had to go to I had 2 more wall dynamos here, but the husks broke it. And some of these walls around here still get broken, so this needs to be updated. But it's just floor launcher up and over. This is actually a Mitch Rob's tunnel that I built that still seems to work decent. I'd like to change it and make my own, but I decided to try it. This side is mine here, of course. This one really needs help though. I'm still building this one, so I can't show you that side because it's wrong. I got flinger problems and lobber issues, and oh yes, the rest of the home base is pretty solid. So, but anyways, that shall be some of my next projects, and Stonewood as well, of course. So, just may take me some time. So I apologize if I'm a little slow. But anyways, thanks all for watching, and have a good day.